All right, highlight of the day. First of all, the highlight of the day really happened at 64 when Dave had a great level, great bottom, and then qualification. And I think I could show a similar highlight without dragging the chart all the way back in some of these lows. And then also drag it around the congestion box and how the center of a congestion box is not coincidental or anecdotal. So the center of it, we talked about as we were down in here, was going to be important because you take an average of all the people inside this yellow rectangle of positions, and generally the middle of it matters. So there's no coincidence that it was going to use that as resistance until it doesn't. And once it did, you either confirmed a long trade or put your horns on or stayed away from being short in this area, understanding this wasn't random. And it's only when you strip randomness out can you start developing a skill. It can't seem like a good guess. Another thing David pointed out just before I started this highlight was how many great bottoms were called with sell pressure coming in, can't go lower, and a rally coming. Same thing in this area. You wait for sell pressure that cannot get prices to go lower. Number one, it's an advantage to have a good level. It's another advantage to think outside conventional wisdom. Conventional wisdom is sellers go lower, buyers go higher. Well, when it does, it's too late. Sellers that can't get it to go lower is potentially the bounce. Buyers that can't get it to go higher is potentially the break. All right? Because when buying comes in and gets it to go higher, generally, if you look at it, it already went higher. And the premium, the edge, the location is gone because it did what it was supposed to do. But if you're looking for a bounce and then you see selling come in and it can't get price to go lower, is your win moment. So it just continues to be a better predictive skill, less of a guess, more of a probability, stripping out randomness. In anything that you try to require a skill in, it has to be a heck of a lot less random than it was when you started it. You could go watching the guy that's building a deck or an electrician, an engineer, an architect, anybody who knows something acquired a skill. When you first look at it, it seems random to you till you start to learn what a guy in the room talked about. Dorian, governing principles have to be understood. It goes back to what I had said, strip out randomness, strip out randomness. What are the governing principles that make a market move? The market dynamics. Until those are understood, until the why a market does what it's supposed to do is understood, you're never going to get consistent. Whether it comes to order flow and correlations and risk management, then you get together and you work with other people that are like-minded. Now all of a sudden, you're building a skill set. No free YouTube video is going to completely educate you how to be a carpenter or an electrician. I would compare trading more to electrical work, not only because I did it. I got two brothers that do it, my dad that did it, but I did it for a period of time right after high school. And so why I compare it more to trading than the other trades is because there's some risk. Yeah, with carpenters, you could hit your hand with a hammer, all that stuff. But electrical work, you're handling stuff that if you don't know what you're doing, a little knowledge is dangerous. So you have to be respectful without too fearful. And that's how you got to be with the market. You can't be fearless, but you can't be fearful. You got to be you got to respect it. You got to respect what it could do to you. But you still got to be able to splice live wires. Have a good rest of the session. Stay safe, guys. Subscribe to this channel so we can do live videos. But again, know the middle. Know the middle of your box. Know the middle and know your qualifying moments.